Hi, Capricorn. I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for February 2021. This month I'm using the Aquarian Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Ascendant, and Capricorn Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are going to come to you from there. So you might want to check that out. So all that being said, now on to your February 2021 Psychic Tarot reading. Capricorn, you're starting off with a good card. You have the Magician here, which is the card of the manifester. What you think about, you bring about. What's in the ethers and in the spiritual plane, you can manifest into physical reality, and you have all the tools in front of you with which to do so. What's in your mind, you can create into the physical reality. I see you going through a lot of things. You're emptying out a lot of things. I see you emptying out plastic tubs and containers and shoe boxes full of stuff, not shoes, stuff. Like I'm seeing you going through all these containers, these boxes, these, stuff. I see you going through stuff. It's like you want to get rid of these things. Maybe you're selling them, maybe you're donating them. I don't know. Maybe you're just throwing them away. I see you very fixated, like you don't want to be burdened with this stuff. For some reason. Yeah, it's like you want to open up your mind. You want to clean out your closets. You want to do all this. It's like spring cleaning in February. Hey, maybe in the part of the world where you live, it is spring. I live in the northern hemisphere, so we're in winter right now. You may be also feeling the pressure of judgments by others that you feel have been harshly treating you harshly, judging you harshly, or even out in the world of people's judgments of each other. Like I see you like focusing on that. There's also some people that I feel you want to be free and done with in your life too. These could be friendships that don't serve you any longer, business associates that are no longer viable business associates for you to have. It could even be family members or relatives that you're just like, you know what, you're unhealthy for me to communicate and deal with, so I've got to like disconnect from you. If you feel like you've been under any kind of predictive programming or programming like by things on television or in, media of some sort. I don't know. I just get like anywhere you feel like you're like, man, have I been programmed to think or believe certain things? You want to get done with that also. So you're doing like a lot of the spring cleaning stuff in your house, stuff that no longer serves you, people that no longer serve you. You're feeling like you've been harshly judged or you don't like it how judgments have been harsh against other people in the world, and you want to get rid of any kind of predictive programming you feel like you've been influenced by, whether it be by your friends, by things you see out in the world or on TV or the internet, maybe even. You may feel also like you want to start over some kind of new life. You may want to move out of your surroundings. You may want to move to a new place. Could be maybe you don't like the town or province that you live in, state or province you live in, town or city you live in, neighborhood you're living in, or just the living space itself. But I feel like some of you want to move out of it. You want to get out of it. You're not happy with living in it. So you got King of Swords next. Boy, some swords people have wanted to show up here. I've seen swords people quite a bit so far in these February readings. Maybe because they're Aquarians. I don't know. February is Aquarius month. But this is a air sign person. Oh, King of Swords. Did I say Knight of Swords? It's King of Swords if I didn't say that correctly. So this is an air sign person. This is either an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could be you if you're born on the cusp of Capricorn and Aquarius. It could also be you if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that's an air sign. You're feeling the pressure of the King of Swords. I feel like they could be training you or instructing you. So this could be a teacher or a mentor, could be a parent, could be like if you join the military and they could be a sergeant, you know, could be somebody like that. They could be asking you to hand over any documents or work or information or things that you have. You may have to turn it over to them. I'm not saying for nefarious reasons. It could be like maybe there's deadlines you had to meet or deadlines the King of Swords had to meet. So they need what data or information or work you did, and they could be collecting it from you. I feel like they're trying to hold their ground. They may be a little bit worried about and concerned about their position. They could be worried about it. They could be finalizing things with you. This could be finalizing plans, instructions, documents, missions, maybe jobs or missions they want you to go on. They could be finalizing them with you. Like, here's what you need to do. Here's the instructions. Here's the way you have to run through it. Here's the steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever they are. That is coming up here. So any of you in the armed forces, you may be on some kind of mission in February, seriously, because I do get like a lot of mission and protocols and, you know, finalizing stuff, but it doesn't have to be, obviously you're all not in the military, and this could just be finalizing work and things. That this could be a boss to you, an instructor, a mentor, or a boss, or a sergeant is what it feels like, or a captain. If you're in law enforcement, it could be your captain doing it. I feel like you're looking at them like they're breaking things down. They're getting into the heart of the matter. You may feel like they're very analytical, but you also may feel like the King of Swords has some self-destructive energy here as well, because I'm trying to see how you're looking at them. They're looking at you like you're part of the plan, you're part of the program, you're part of the things that are going on or the things that we need to do. So again, they could be your boss in some capacity, is what I feel like the most strongly. Now, the card you have next is the Four of Swords. This is a pause, a meditative state, a resting phase, a recuperation from an illness. It could also indicate prayer. February is going to be a time for you where you have to do some introspection and learn from your mistakes. Not that you're making them in February, that you need to go back and look at your past mistakes, like review them. Doesn't mean you're making the mistakes in February. You need to look at your past mistakes in February. Some of you may undergo some kind of surgery in February. You could have a knee, laparoscopic knee surgery. You could have a knee replacement. It could have to do with your hip. You could also have any kind of surgery. But I do get your knee comes up here for some of you. You may actually feel like you could be recovering from surgery and you need a lot of rest, because I hear the words recuperation. But it could also be recuperation in another sense where you feel like you've been through a lot emotionally speaking in December and in January and maybe even in parts of February. So you may feel like, man, I need a break. I need time off. You may be asking for time off. You may actually be recovering from surgery, or like I said, emotionally recuperating from upheavals. You may also feel like you need a break from people's childish behaviors and too much upheavals and distractions that have been going on. Now, this could be happening in your own personal life or at work or within your family and your kids, but it could be also things that have been going on out in the world. It will be different for all of you Capricorns, sun, moon, and rising sign that watch this. You may feel like you hate to change something that you're doing or some pattern of the way things are working in your life, but you may find that you have to change them now. You may not want to take everything apart. You may not really be wanting to dismantle all those things that I pick up of you taking apart and dismantling them, but you may be feeling like you have to, like you're being forced to, or you have to. Because some circumstance I feel is changing around you. Let me get to that point. So this is what I feel. Either you have to move or your job parameters are changing or some other situation is changing and you're being forced to have to dismantle these things and change things, and it may be taking an emotional toll on you. Maybe you have to move. Maybe your job is changing. Maybe you have to change your job from one place to another. I don't feel like you really, there's part of you that does not want to see these changes occurring. So it's causing you some kind of stress and tiredness. But like I said, for some of you, the Four of Swords is you have to have surgery on some area of your body, possibly your knee. And for some of you, it could be recuperation from a surgery or recuperating from upheaval, emotional upheaval. To get more psychic messages and predictions from my spirit guides, please check the description box below this video for the links for my most recent videos for Vimeo. I look into very specific topics using a variety of divination tools to bring you more accurate predictions for your astrological signs. These links and descriptions are also available on the videos page of my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Thank you. You have the Wheel of Fortune next. This is the karmic wheels of fate turning in your favor. The planets in the heavens and the spirit guides around you conspiring to give you karmic good fortune. It could also indicate the ups and downs of karma. It's like you're now going to start getting involved in some kind of new arena or new paradigm of some sort. And you have to take control of this. So if you get offered some kind of new position or a new job, or they shift and change your job, or like move you from one department to another, if any of those things are happening, you have to like take control of that. When like, don't act like, oh, I don't want to do it, or I'm wishy-washy, or oh, I'm afraid of it. You have to like have this commanding presence and take control of it. Some of you are going to see a house of cards topple over. Things that were built on shifting sands or unstable, and I get a house of cards, you're going to see some kind of house of cards topple over in some way. And you're going to have to be prepared, because these things, these structures or things that are shifting or changing, you have to be prepared to like go with the flow, you know. Resisting it or like getting worked up and upset over it is not going to serve you. You have to like muster up courage, strength, and, you know, go with the flow. There could be a breakdown of communications. This could occur out in the world in general. It could be within a company you work for or a business you own. You may have trouble with your internet connection. You may have trouble with cell phone reception. If you have cable or satellite, there could be disruptions in that. This could apply to your home. This could be applying to your business. This could also be applying to out in the world. Some of you are going to become very fixated on regenerating yourself through what you're eating. So I feel like you're going to take a lot of consideration into, am I eating healthful foods? You may cut down on sugar. You may want to stop eating foods that have any chemicals in it or processed foods. I see you feeling like I want to it could be through vitamins and other supplements as well, but I see you very focused on regenerating yourself through, like I said, foods or vitamins or other kind of nutrients or things that you could take. If you feel like you're at a job where it's kind of like falling apart, where things aren't working that great, or you don't trust that the system is going to keep rolling along the way that you want at your place of employment or business, I really feel like it's if you work for something else, though, you really maybe are going to start to think about looking for another job, some of you. But some of you may be fearful of this and are afraid that it's going to hurt you in the long run. So you may start to decide and look into working on starting your own business and have a business on the side that you could build up and then eventually leave where you're working or what you're doing. And then your own business could be supporting you and working great. So that's something really for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs to consider. If this isn't making any sense to you, first of all, let me just say this. It's a prediction. These are predictions. So they may not make sense to you when you hear this at first, because the videos usually get posted at the end of January. So at the end of January, this may not make any sense to you. At the end of February, it may make a lot of sense to you. It may also take a little while longer for it to make sense to you. Maybe this is going to make more sense to you in March and April. I don't know. So always good to watch your rising sign. So your last card in your reading is Two of Rods. And Two of Rods is partnership in business, partnership in romance. Could also be something you're creating and gathering up together to put out there into the world. Some of you have really been feeling like you've been stuck or stymied in some way and you want to have some kind of breakthrough in something. I see you becoming more aware of what's going on out in the world, what people are creating or doing, businesses that are doing well and thriving, who's having good success, and you may start to, you may have been very fixated on what you work on, what you do. Well, now you may start to be like, I need to start paying attention to what's going on out there in the world and who's having successes and what businesses are doing well and who's thriving and what are they doing. What are they selling? How are they conducting their business? You may also be in some kind of partnership where you feel like this partner is a little bit too dramatic or too much for you, or energetically feeling like their energy is too oppressive to you, too much to you, too dramatic to you. And it doesn't have to be love. For some of you, it could be a love partner. You feel like they're getting on your nerves, they're too much, they're too dramatic, their opinions and the way they think or feel doesn't match or jive with yours, and it's getting on your nerves. So for some of you, it could be a love partner. But for some of you, you may be in a business partnership with someone, and that could be the feelings you have about them, or there's some other kind of connection or partnership that is, you feel like you're not on the same page, things aren't in sync, and you maybe don't want to continue on with that partnership anymore. But like I said, it could be a love partnership, but it could also be a business or some other kind of working relationship. If you decide you want to put your work or yourself out there into the world, you're going to receive a lot of compliments and accolades and attention. So don't think that you are stuck, either relationship-wise or business partnership-wise. If you change things, alter things, and put yourself out there in some way, you will garner attention, popularity. Things will go your way. So don't feel afraid, like if you need to shake things up and keep stuck in something. You may even come to the point where you start a video platform on one of the video platforms out there in the internet. You may start to have, you may create your own channel. This could also be something else where you're working with the media in some way. You may start making commercials. You may be hired to work at a new or upgraded or revised media outlet. I don't know, but that kind of thing comes up there where you may be on a screen, on the TV, on the computer. Like, I get that for some of you. Especially if this is a way to like showcase your work, showcase your talents, showcase your skills or your knowledge. So you have to see how it plays out for you. It's interesting. So the best gemstone crystal that I got for Capricorn is charoite. So charoite is the best gemstone crystal for Capricorns to work with, wear, sleep with under your pillow, put on your chakras when you meditate, wear it as a beaded bracelet, wear it as a pendant. But it's always best if you can have it next to your skin, because that's when you get the energy and the benefits of the stone the strongest. This is a stone that's going to help you open your mind to see a way out of something that you don't like. Whether it's a love relationship, a job, a living situation, it doesn't matter. It's going to help you see a way out. It's also going to help you do things in a new and improved and upgraded manner. Anything that has been tied to illusion is going to strip the illusions away and help you see things really clearly. It's going to help your circulation. I see your blood rushing through your veins, like really good blood circulation. It's going to help your circulation and your blood. And it is actually going to give Capricorn some really interesting and useful psychic insights. So I would definitely put this on my third eye chakra on my forehead if I were taking a nap or sleeping. Taking a nap or meditating. I tend to fall asleep when I meditate. That's why I guess I said that. But you know what I mean? Like any, or even just gazing at it. You know, you don't just have to have a clear crystal to read a crystal. I did this years ago on Vimeo. I haven't done it in a long time. I used my jasper stone I can read my jasper stone. I don't have to just psychically read my quartz crystal, which is excellent for reading psychically, but you can read with any stone. So don't be surprised if you used that charoite. You could gaze into charoite and you would get messages from your spirit guides or your higher self. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. And thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe, and you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the most recent video series that I record for my Vimeo on-demand channel, those links are always posted below this video in the description box in the Show More section, or you can access them on my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Go to the videos page on my menu, and there you will see all the video series I've recorded, the different divination tools I've used, how long the predictions go out for, and you just click on the sign you want under the description of the video series you want, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. The most recent video series I've recorded that are posted down below are my Saturn in Aquarius psychic tarot and crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. These readings go out 3 years. They start in December 17th of 2020 and go until March 7th of 2023. So if you want to see what's going to happen over this stretch of a 3-year period, this isn't all going to happen to you at once. You might want to check those videos out. The other video series I have posted below are my psychic tarot readings for the new year of 2021 for each sign of the zodiac. Those videos go out 1 year in time until next year in January of 2022. And I used 14 cards in those readings. The other recent video series I have linked below is the solar eclipse in Sagittarius on December 14th, 2020. It is a psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac. And I used the exact same format for the full moon lunar eclipse in Gemini, November 30th, 2020, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac. Keep in mind, those eclipse series last for 6 months. So we're only 1 month, really, because one of the videos, the video series started on the 30th of November. The other one started December 14th. We're like 1.5 months at the most into those predictions. So they definitely are going to be applying until May and June of 2021. If you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here, you can follow my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook, The Psychic Pastry Chef LLC also on Facebook, and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I use a variety of divination tools. You never know what cards I'm going to use, or the crystal, or whether it's going to be oracle cards or tarot cards. And whatever my spirit guides tell me, I put there. And I believe if you are meant to see those messages and predictions, there'll be something in there that's going to resonate for you. So I hope to see you over on my social media pages. And if you would like to help to support the psychic readings I do here on my channel and donate to me, you can go to the donation link, which is below all the video series links I have posted below. And I want to say a big thank you so much to all of you who have been so kind and generous and donated to my channel. I do truly appreciate it, and it does help a lot. So thank you so much for that. I just want to give a little side note here. If anything should happen where this video platform or my channel disappears in any way for any reason, you can always go to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com, and somehow, some way, it'll be written on there where my videos will be. So if anything should happen, make sure you go check out my website, because it'll be on there somewhere. So I hope you have an absolutely wonderful and miraculous month of February. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.